What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. It is that time of the month again. Metalhead box is here as usual. I've already gone through it. That way I have a better idea of what I'm talking about on some of this stuff. Sometimes they put some stuff that's new to me in these boxes, so this way I have a little bit more knowledge to tell you about, and I can give a little bit more exposure to some of these bands that are featured in this box. I know you're all familiar with Metalhead box at this point. I mean, unless you've just been completely oblivious to the world, you know who the Metalhead box is now by now. I will link up their website in the description, so if you like what you see, you can get on board and get a subscription and get your own box. They have so many different options now. I'm not even going to go through them all, but they have vinyl, cassette, regular Metalhead box, all that good stuff. I have now started getting the extreme metal version of the regular Metalhead box. They have different genres, and I've decided to go with the extreme, so it will focus more on death and black metal. I think that'll be a little bit more my cup of tea. That way I'm not just focused and getting stuff that I don't just really care for. Will miss getting some of the traditional heavy metal and power metal stuff, but I got to the point where I was kind of dreading getting some of the thrash stuff that was coming in boxes, so I think this was a good way to avoid that. That being said, this was a strong box this month, and I'm just going to get into this and show you what all we got, because there was some fantastic stuff. First up, they're continuing on with these 2019 Mark Rudolph exclusive to the Metalhead box pins. We have a Dio tribute pin. I'm going to try to get that zoomed in a little bit so you can get a good look at that. That is awesome. I've been loving these tribute pins. I have a spot on my wall, a little section where I've been collecting buttons and pins and stuff, and I've gotten so many nice ones this year already. Towards the end of last year and into this year of these pins. I don't know what to do with them. I want to do something special with them, but I'm kind of at a loss. So I will definitely find something. That was one that I could, if I end up doing a vest or something, I can see myself wearing that one because I really like that pin. Next up. Rest in peace to another legend. And we got Dio. Now we have another one. We have a Slayer Jeff Hanneman sticker where they ripped off the Heineken. This is a logo they've been using quite a bit. It says Rain in Blood Premium Quality. So that's probably one of the better stickers I've gotten so far through Metalhead box. I love that sticker. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I definitely like that sticker. The autograph this month, Lindsay Schoolcraft from Cradle of Filth. She also has a couple other projects that she's a part of as well, but the most notable being Cradle of Filth. She does keyboards, some of the backing vocals and that type stuff, but fantastic autograph this month. And we go give you a little bit better look at the signature on there. I was kind of surprised to see this one, and definitely stoked to have that in the autograph collection. I have a frame, and I was needing one more that was on the side. I have some that are framed that are stand up like this, so it was nice to get one that I liked enough to put in a frame that was on the side. So that will be displayed. I'm actually moving very soon, probably within the next month, so be nice to have some new stuff to put up on the walls in the new place. I guess I'll get into that more about me moving in a future video, but just a heads up on that. Next up, we kind of got this zine, this kind of little book. It says Cult Never Dies Compendium. It has a mixture of some really outstanding black metal acts in this. It kind of gives some background information on the bands. I'll just kind of give you a glimpse. Some of the stuff, as you see, Satyricon there on the bottom of that. It gives a little insight, maybe a little short bio on some of the bands, and a little synopsis of some of the albums, some of the groundbreaking black metal albums from these bands. As I said, Satyricon's on here, Campfire's on here, Hypothermia, fantastic, Forgotten Tomb. So definitely looking forward to having some toilet time and reading that on the commode. I may spend a little extra time in the bathroom with this. It has also has a shop. Looks like from Cult Never Dies on the back. I'm going to link that up in the description as well, so you can go check that stuff out. They have some pretty neat looking stuff on the shop. I don't know how well you can make that out. There's definitely some stuff that has caught my eye, so really looking forward to spending. I want to delve deeper into that. The shirt this month is Helheim from Norway. Norwegian black metal, kind of Viking, Norse themed black metal. This is a band that I really haven't thought about since probably early to mid 2000s. I think they're Yersinia Pestis, I believe is how you pronounce that album. I think that came out around 2004, 2003. Sometime, I know it was early to mid 2000s. That was a fantastic album, and I kind of just lost track and haven't thought about that band, and it feels like a lifetime now, which I guess it kind of is. I mean, it's probably been 15 years, and it was so good. It definitely makes me want to go rediscover. I just happened to look them up and see that they had a new album coming out, I think, next month. So definitely looking forward to kind of rediscovering that band and rediscovering some of their back catalog that I've definitely missed out on as the years have gone by. We've got a sampler CD from Everlasting Spew. Everlasting Spew had just kind of burst forth onto the scene within the last 2 years. Fantastic death metal label. Construct of Leith, I think is how you pronounce that, released a killer album last year through Everlasting Spew Records. It's got let me see, there's some Valgrind. I believe they were on my end of the year list. If not, they were very close to being on my end of the year list. They released a stellar death metal release last year as well. Serox, Infuriate, fantastic stuff on this little sampler. I love getting these little samplers because I don't mind listening to these in my truck, because I don't just fret too much if they get scratched or what have you. Next up, probably my favorite thing in this whole box. This is a depressive black metal band out of, I believe, Quebec. They're out of Canada. And the name of this band, I'm going to butcher this, is Sui Caedere. And this is Thrène. As I said, it's kind of depressive black. Has a few little doomy aspects going on in this as well. But it is well crafted black metal. The distortion is there. The low production is there. But the musicianship, they are so skilled at their craft. This is just phenomenal. I love this release. Super stoked to have my own copy of this. This is on Sepulchral. I butchered that as well. Productions out of Canada. They have some really strong stuff. I've gotten a few of their albums from that label through Metalhead Box, and I think I've enjoyed everything I've heard from that label. But definitely my favorite thing that I got in this month's box. Fantastic, as I said, depressive black metal, kind of doomy aspects. There are a few little acoustic passages, not over the top stuff, but very almost Burzum reminiscent, early Burzum reminiscent. Fantastic album. I love that. I will link. I think I'm gonna find a stream or something and link that album up in the description so you guys can check that out. Next up is one that surprised me. I didn't have high hopes for this. I'm gonna butcher this band name. Stranguliatorius with Rope, Soap, and Abur. Yeah. It is death metal out of Lithuania, of all places. This is on Horror Pain Gore Death Productions. It's kind of, when you see that HPGD logo on an album, you really don't know what you're going to get, because they're such a massive label. Well, I guess such a diverse label. They have so many different aspects going on as far as genres go within acts on that label. So I wasn't really sure. Kind of had a death metal, kind of doomy death metal vibe from the artwork, but it's more kind of death metal slash I want to say grindcore, but not the just 30-second grindcore nonstop nasum type stuff. This kind of is reminiscent of almost Napalm Death grindcore. It's very groovy death metal, fantastic stuff. I was very surprised with how much I liked this album, but it's an amazing release as well. This came out in the very late stages of 2018. I think there was maybe 3 days left in the year, so in my book, I'm going to give this a 2019 release. So if it happens to make my end of the year list, for 2019, it is a contender to do so because I'm considering this 2019 release. Fantastic stuff on Horror Paint Gore Death. They release, as I said, a wide variety of music on that label, but they do release some very, very solid material through HPGD. So definitely stoked. This was a great box, fantastic box. I was super pleased with everything that I got this month. As I said, I will link up the Metalhead box website. Also have a giveaway going on at the moment, a pretty large giveaway. If you're into black metal, definitely want to check that out. I have that linked up in the description as well. There will be 5 winners total to that giveaway, so you definitely don't want to sleep on that and miss out. It's going until I got about a month left on it to enter, so you definitely want to be a part of that. Have some other videos on the way as well. Have some stuff I need to show off and some collection updates in the very near future. That's all I've got for today. Stay classy, stay metal. I will see you all very soon, I promise.